Greetings, everyone. We are back. Should be live. Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize I can fucking. Cool.
Yeah?
I can literally just fade into the actual gameplay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I have an actual fucking I have an actual fucking transition that is supposed to go with all the fucking Ratchet and Clank stuff. So it is nice that I can literally just fade into the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's what were we doing? We were trying to do Chicago last week.
The enemy force
Yes.
has concentrated strength in the center of Chicago. Those are destroy this mission. Good luck and
Thanks, Gary. Oh, I actually developed a bazooka,
Nice.
so I have that at standby. Right. Missile launcher, bazooka, rocket launcher, railgun, shotgun, assault rifle, and what looks to be a revolver. And I'll use all those weapons is beside the point.
enemy forces occupy
Yeah.
Chicago.
All
Each
right.
target area has started up their poison gas controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before the density reaches 181 ppm. What's that?
Coming to
Shut up, CNN. At the very least, destroying target areas does lower the BPM.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I just need to make sure I get to the target areas before I run out of time. But this is basically the exact same situation as the fucking what level was it?
Gas neutralizer. The soldiers must be tired if we let her out in such an obvious
Alcatraz.
place.
That's where like most of the fucking challenge isn't the enemies, it's doing it in the time limit.
Right, yeah.
Good. Rather have
according to our own DNN human fatality density measuring device, the density of poison gas in the city has already exceeded 50 parts per million. Wolf is a villain down to his last megavolt.
yeah, I'm still convinced this idiot is making up that technology.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I do believe that he is actually measuring the I do legitimately believe this man, like his team is researching or has something to check how much poisonous gas, but he like dude's literally not doing shit.
Right.
Ah, sweet, new gun. Nice benefit of saving
Yeah.
POWs. Save the right POWs, you get new weapons. Well, to be fair, like saving the POWs just in general is a good thing to do because
Yeah.
like you can get you
The
there's
way
a
things
chance
are
that it'll
going,
give you
the gas
items
will
that are
reach a
actually
fatal
helpful.
density in another 3 minutes.
Um,
Metal won't even give us enough time to make instant noodles.
That journalist is always a day late and a dollar short. Hurry up, Mr. President.
sorry, it was a great thought. But even if you don't get items from them in the stage itself, they can help like once you finish the stage. More scientists you save, the more you can more you can have help develop new weapons for you. I think they can help upgrade your
Hurry on to the next one, Mr. President.
there is a chance that they can help you upgrade your suit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just in general, it's good to try and save any POWs that you can.
Mhm.
What? I can't get on top of this. Oh.
The military only has 3 operating
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. You better do something about it.
I'm working on it, Jody. Thank you.
Mr. President, the
Fucking.
fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Mr. President, you're not your usual quick self. Have you been inhaling poison gas?
Jody, I don't think I can in this suit. And don't think I am.
Only 1 minute until the density of the poison gas reaches fatal limits.
At this rate, the density will exceed 181 ppm.
Okay.
Please hurry, Mr. President.
One of the target areas is this way.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
The fatal
On.
density is over 170 parts per million. Dear Lord, please save us sinners.
Oh, that damn journalist! Talk to the vice.
Ah, shit! Just try to destroy the target area and ended up fucking
Please
blowing
get
up.
up.
Oh.
Woo! Fuck. Oh,
Enemy
railgun.
forces on
Trying to use said
each
railgun.
target area started up their poison gas controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before the density reaches 181 ppm. What's that?
All right.
Density has gone down, but don't let down your guard. What's that?
Sorry if it's fairly quiet, like we just don't have anything to say right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Phantom can look up facts, but it's like I think we already looked up facts we could about Chicago.
Wait, yeah, about Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
he's
mean, I'm
still
also.
still good.
Soldiers must be tired if
Yeah,
they
I
left the
could,
lab
but
in
I'm
such
also
an obvious
playing a
place.
game right now.
What are you playing?
Starbound.
I don't remember. Oh, Starbound. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
That took me so much longer than it should have. I've played Starbound before. I like Starbound.
Mhm.
Yeah, it took me a second. It's like, hey, that sounds familiar. Where have I heard that name
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
I Terraria.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to research poison gas.
Oh, there's a decent tornadoes game, so that like I just tried. I remember really liking Terraria and playing that for a while, but it's a game that like it for me it's not fun unless you have people to play with. If you're just playing
Yeah,
on
I
your own, it's
understand.
like I think the only time I ever played Terraria alone was more just messing with custom maps because there were
Oh no! According
much
to our
like
own
with
DNN human fatality density measuring
much
device,
like with
the density of
Minecraft,
poison
there were
gas
like
in the city
adventure
has
maps
already exceeded
made,
50 parts per million.
and one
Meta
of them
will
I
put the
know
villain down to
actually
his
gave you
last
some.
mecha bolt.
One of them that I remember, you get to the end, you can get some pretty rare and pretty cool items that are,
Yeah.
which considering how the game itself is set up, is like yeah, here you finish this adventure map, have this fucking rare item that is really that's really hard to get that you can just bring over to different uh to your friend's servers and just be overpowered.
Yeah.
Still, but it's something that's kind of funny to me that Terraria did that in Minecraft. Minecraft didn't have it where any
The way things are going, the gas will reach a fatal
any
density in another 3 minutes. Metal Wolf won't even give us
items
enough time
between
to make instant noodles.
That journalist is always a day late
any you
and a
can't carry
dollar
items
short.
between
Hurry up, Mr.
maps.
President.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not too upset about it because there's not really much of a reason to. It's just kind of interesting that Terraria did that.
The enemy army's supremacy hasn't ended yet. Come back!
Good, I'm currently being shot down by like 50 fucking tanks, so you're gonna have to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm getting for it. focusing mainly on fucking on the targets and not the thing shooting. But it's also almost like I have a fucking time limit or something.
Yeah, you
The
do.
military only has 3 operating bases left.
All right. Good.
Strength is high against live ammunition. You better do something about it.
Nice. Nice. All right. 2 areas left. I just know one of the things I'm gonna fucking do, probably as a joke,
That
is
drawbridge is
one
a
of the
symbol of the
thumbnails
city
just gonna
and
be
its
that image from
rivers.
SpongeBob, we did it,
Being
Patrick, we
open is
saved the
quite a
city,
sight,
but it's
but
just paste the fucking
if we can't cross,
neck from Metal
we'll
Wolf.
be in a jam.
Oh yeah.
Hurry up.
We did it, Jody! We saved America! Oh, America's on fucking fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fairly fucking accurate. Alright. Alright, good. Uh, Still gonna look for fine, so we can get back to Ross.
Yeah.
Ah, shit! The railgun's out of ammo!
I don't know.
Well, it's not that big a deal, it's just like fucking.
Yeah.
Railgun makes things go a little faster. Now, let's start area and then try it on. Okay, hopefully this last area shouldn't take too long to go through. Promises, but hopefully.
1 minute left.
Ah, there we go. That was
Mr. President, you're not.
An utter nightmare. The U.S. military has been demolished once again by
actually
Metal
fairly
Wolf.
easy.
However, his plan to gas the town ended in failure. Could it be that the hand of God reached down to save us?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Uh-oh. I've just looked into the eyes of Metal Wolf. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue.
I looked into the eyes of Metal Wolf.
Yes,
He's angry.
the pen is still
Oh, yeah.
mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
I'll say one thing for the guy. At least his misreporting is consistent.
As long as the city is safe, who cares?
I think that might be one of the few times we've seen him put his fucking guns back in a cutscene. But we did it!
Hey, there you go.
We saved Chicago. The city's on
Hey.
fire! Yeah? Let's be perfectly honest. We still saved
Look, it's not like Chicago didn't have a great fire before.
Alright. The Chicago gas is only the first of many carpet plagues. If the American people would not submit to him, he thought, then they could be swallowed by him. Fortunately, President Wilson.
Oh, also, before you continue your spiel, I cannot hear the stream.
You can't hear the stream?
No, I can't hear it.
Everything seems to be fine for me.
Well, let me just... I can't hear it.
Alright, turn the game audio up. Can you hear it now?
Give me a moment. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. Turn it back down to there. Alright. Thanks for letting me know, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's more just on either your end or on my end, but hopefully that's the problem, not the stream itself.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're fortunately, President Wilson stepped in and halted these. Among the Chicago survivors was a little girl who told reporters at the time, as the gas was closing in, I looked up and saw God. And you know what? God is made of steel. CNN responded. That's all.
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
It's fucking crazy at the moment.
Oppression of U.S. citizens still continues all over the nation.
I guess neither of us will see any time off soon. I'm off to the next battle zone. Update me on the situation, Jody.
Yes, Mr. President.
So we've liberated a decent chunk of America.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You got...
The only thing left is the East Coast.
Yeah, and parts of the South.
Yeah, the South doesn't need liberating. I know. I'm from the South.
Bro, I'm from the South too, man.
That's true. You know what? I'll do it for my friends. In fact, I'll do it. I'll do this one for Rumppy because
You know he's not here.
he's not. Yeah, we mentioned last night he was fucking taken by the Kudzow forces.
How did you do that?
Wasn't locked.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe we should go find them.
Yeah, maybe we should probably help
from
them.
Miami, trafficking them into overseas white slavery.
What?
Okay then.
Oh boy.
I don't even know how to react to that. That's fucking terrible. That's terrible.
We would be the worst slaves, so yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we would be.
The command cruiser moored on the coast directs troops in the Atlantic. It has long-range, high-powered missiles on board. Stay on constant guard.
Also, I got to blow up the battleship. Nice.
Yeah.
Any helicopters join the defense. Concentrate your attacks on intercepting these cannonballs. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the command cruiser.
We're about 23 minutes in. Future glitch. That's not the right app. I need that fucking no. So about 20 minutes, I guess. Like look over the stream. 20 minutes at the fucking you know what clip that.
Yeah.
This mission goes by the full name. A lovely and clear sea once more.
Not
All
terrible.
right, sure, buddy.
Not a terrible name. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Dogs screaming, barking in the background.
Good luck and go.
We've just been having packages delivered pretty much all day. So he's
Oh yeah.
probably just walked in either UPS or FedEx or Amazon or something.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I just
On the bread
I
FedEx,
just
I
realized.
got myself a fucking soldering iron.
Yeah. So if Florida's being the place for their exporting white slavery, and we just said yesterday that Soffe is working with coup d'état forces, is Soffe a slave driver?
You know? Soffe. We're gonna have to ask Rumppy about that when we save him.
We're gonna have to ask him that tomorrow.
He's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" Like, oh, clearly you haven't
What do you
seen
mean?
you haven't seen the YouTube video. I'm gonna send. I'll send him a message saying that like that's one of the jokes for the fucking
Oh
session.
yeah.
Is that for the reason that he wasn't in the middle of chaos streams because he was taken.
Oh yeah.
Poor Ruby. I mean, what the hell are the fucking coup d'etat forces gonna do with a cartoon dog and an interdimensional cartoon squirrel? Well, I mean,
Well, okay. What do you think happened in fucking Shrek when the fucking lady was trying to sell donkey?
That's right, fool. Now I'm a flying talking donkey. You might have seen a house fly, maybe even a super fly, but I bet you ain't never seen a donkey fly.
good point. All right,
I mean,
time to.
because it's like it's
Had
just
a minute,
Sophie's
man.
there. Yeah, Sophie's just there, and she's trying to sell off Rumppy.
Yeah, no,
He was
Soffe.
a donkey. Look, it's a talking dog. You know, there's like a fucking talking squirrel in front of him.
Yeah, add. I'm gonna add that and just paste fucking Rumpy on donkey. Like, and add the scene of the woman selling donkey and just paste Rumpy's icon on
Oh
on
yeah.
top of fucking dog. Anyway, I'm gonna get another.
He can
fucking-
fly. He can talk.
He can talk. It's just fucking Rumpy. He can fly. He can
Oh, yeah.
talk.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Because
Oh,
we gotta find a decent blockbuster movie to do, but I'm sure we'll find something.
Yeah.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just say fucking I'll do Jaws.
Right.
Well, that and because I also to this day I actually haven't seen all of Jaws.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Kind of sad to me because I know it's supposed to be a good movie, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
All right, got a new railgun. Time to go. Let's go save Rumppy. Yeah, and I guess Soffe too by extension, but mostly.
Enemy
Rumppy.
forces occupy Miami
She's gonna
Beach.
fuck. She's a turncoat.
That battle
She's gonna
cruiser
turncoat
is
the
the
coup
command
d'etat
ship directing
forces.
the Atlantic Ocean troops. in
Let's
this
be
area.
fair.
Attack the cruiser.
Soffe
and the
is
fruit
probably
of
only in
fortune,
it for the fucking
leisurely
churros.
enjoying their holiday. And
Oh, yeah.
sink them to the bottom of this grand ocean.
Copy that. For their sakes, I hope they enjoyed their last R&R.
The Navy cruiser will fire powerful long-range missiles. You'll need constant warning, Mr. President.
Thanks, Daddy.
Thank you.
Bombers are approaching. Be on alert. Bomber group seems to have received a request from the target area and is on their way. The bombing will be dangerous. You should sever the reinforcements ahead of time. Long-range missiles are approaching. Watch out for aerial attack.
No shit. Thanks, Daddy. It's helpful. Alright.
More long-range missiles. These attacks will rage on unless you wipe out the launch source. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was surely forced to play the ukulele on the beach.
The ukulele's not that bad.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit, they're mine. How did I not notice they were fucking mines?
Ooh.
Also, the smart bombs from the fucking Houston mission are back.
Oh, well, that's good.
Although it's kind of funny because it just makes me think of fucking robot crabs.
Really?
Maintaining that battle fever.
Yeah, like crab, like robot crabs that just explode.
Oh, right.
What do you think I know? I also don't know if it's coming out on
Voice. Is
stream,
that
but
the Eagle of the Atlantic, Brigadier General
my
Robert Forrester?
I think my sister is
Your
hanging
former
out like
commander.
Metal Wolf,
pictures.
I
You
don't
can
know
hear
what
it,
you're
yeah,
up to,
I can hear it.
or who is inside of
Yeah.
there. But I can tell you this. You're public enemy number one.
Going head-to-head with this kind of firepower isn't the smart way. Start by crushing the gun battery.
Speaking
Defense
of
strength is high against live
situations
ammunition.
where characters have had to take down their old mentors. Watched an episode of Venture Brothers the other day that really cracked me up, where Brock Sampson had to take on his old mentor,
Yeah.
and they take it as like it's this big mission where it's set up as, oh, the man went rogue, and I think at the end of the day he did.
Missiles from that Navy cruiser are on a
But
collision
what
course. Please do not be caught off guard.
what was funny to me, shit. I just had a feeling that was gonna fucking happen. Fell in the fucking water trying to get on top of the fucking battle cruiser.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying?
The Navy cruiser
But
will
the
fire
guy had gone
long-range
rogue.
missiles. You'll need constant warning, Mr. President.
And one of the things that Brock was told
Bombers are approaching.
while he was being
Be on
trained
alert.
is the rules of the
Has
agency
received a request from the
that he
target
was
area
joining
and is on their way.
said
The
he
bombing will be dangerous.
under no
You
circumstances
should
is he
sever the
allowed to kill
reinforcements
women
ahead
or
of time.
children.
Okay.
Long-range missiles are
Um,
approaching. Watch out for aerial attack.
which is just kind of given. But at some point he
Mr. President.
what? Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. There's like
Navy
a
cruiser will fire
behind me.
long-range
There's
missiles. You'll need constant warning, Mr. President.
Okay, I didn't realize I was that far from the or was that close to the mission. All right. Anyway, but like one of the jokes is that he slept with a woman during the mission, and he thinks that his
bombing will be dangerous. You should sever the reinforcements
he
ahead of time.
thinks that his old
Long-range missiles are approaching. Watch out for aerial attack.
he believes that his old mentor had killed her, and it was going in that was the moment in his head. It's like, okay, this man actually has gone rogue.
Right.
And then, like a split second later, after he leaves the scene, the woman gets up, and it turns out that no, she was just asleep.
Oh, okay.
Which honestly I thought was funny, but the big twist of the episode, and spoilers for a fucking Venture Brother episode that came out in like 2006, I want to say. But Brock finally catches up with his old mentor, and he's on like a hospital bed, and I think the intention or what it looks like is the man's dying, and so he's not actually going rogue, he's dying, but Brock gets closer, and it turns out no, he had a sex change.
Oh, okay.
And what was even funnier, so he is about to kill his old mentor because, again, like the guy pretty much went rogue, but chooses against it because, I mean, one of the rules he was given is he can't kill women and children, and he decides to honor one of the things his master told him, because at this point, yeah, he's had a sex change. He is no longer a man; he is a woman.
Right.
What made it funnier, and why every time I think of that episode, every time I'm gonna think of that episode, I'll think of this specific scene. He starts to leave, and then he comes back because the man has this like blanket over him, covering up the scars, and all that you see for a while is just the breast. He lifts the blanket up, you don't see it, but he lifts the blanket up to where his crotch is. And he shudders and puts the blanket down. It's like, okay, had to be sure. And I remember laughing my ass off at that gag, because it's like, he had to be sure he cut off his fucking genitals.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why. It's just it is funny to me. Like, he's not and for me, it's even better that, like, he's not upset that his old mentor had a sex change. I mean, he is upset that he has a sex change, but he's not upset that his mentor is now female.
Yeah.
Like he at least honors that, and that's good. But it was it's just a funny joke. It's like,
That voice.
okay,
Is that
had
the
to be sure.
Eagle of the Atlantic, Brigadier General Robert Forrester?
Your former commander.
Mental welfare.
But I definitely been enjoying Venture Brothers because it's basically a parody of
Or who is
it's an
inside
adult
of there.
parody of
But I can tell you
Johnny
this.
Quest, and in fact they actually had
You're
Johnny Quest as a
your
cameo
public
in one
enemy
episode,
number one.
and
Going head to
it was
head
like
with this kind
it was an
of
adult
firepower
version of Johnny
isn't the
Quest,
smart
and he
way.
was
Start by crushing the gun
he was a
battery.
crack addict.
Oh, okay.
But they've also had references to just a lot of other old cartoons of that era. They reference like Action Quest. They reference $6 Million Man, which I love that $6 Million Man. The $6 Million Man reference, or the $6 Million Man episode. The guy is the eponymous $6 Million Man is in a gay relationship with Sasquatch.
Missiles from that Navy cruiser
Oh, okay.
are on a collision course. Please do not be caught off guard.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to attack like specific parts of the boat.
Yes, that's what she said.
About this.
I thought I was supposed to get on the boat to do that.
No.
Well, it's good to know one of us is paying attention to what Jody's telling me to do.
Yeah, yeah, even though you're the fucking president, you should be listening.
I am listening. I'm also
No,
talking.
you're not.
I didn't say I was listening well. But I am somewhat listening. I'm just not paying attention. But yeah, no, it's good that at least one of us is paying attention to Jody. I just know if I did a review of this game and did like a AVGN style parody, the plot like one of the jokes would be the plot twist is that secret that the vice president is actually like we think Soffe is actually the guy is the guy hoping to the top horse of the secret is Soffe.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I saw because I follow Stop Skeletons from Fighting. I saw they recently posted a comment that they got for one of their oldest fucking videos. That was on that was when they did the Happy Video Game Nerd, which when he did that, it was riding the coattails of fucking AVGN.
Yeah, exactly.
But he stopped doing that. He stopped doing that after a few years. But it's also like everyone at that time in YouTube, if you were a video game reviewer, you were doing AVGN, pretty much.
Yeah.
But this comment was from like basically from like a week ago, and they were criticizing the dude for basically ripping off AVGN, but instead of being angry, he's happy, and it's like, dude, you're criticizing a video from the early 2000, like the mid 2000s, when literally everyone was doing the exact same fucking thing and acting as though this like he's still fucking doing this. Uncle Derek hasn't done that. Hasn't done
for those who survived.
like he's done that as a
Great
joke,
going,
but he hasn't
Mr.
done Happy Video
President.
Game Nerd in about a fucking decade because it just wasn't working out for him.
Yeah.
And but it's one of my favorite examples of you clearly don't know what the fuck's going on, do you?
Yeah.
I even remember asking because I follow Stop Skeletons from Fighting on Twitter. I remember like responding to it. It's like how old is that video? And said like about somewhere between like 16 to 12 years old. It's like, dude, that's just kind of funny. Like
Yeah.
people are so out of the loop. Anyway. The sinking of Hawk's command cruiser dealt a crushing blow to his Atlantic Marine forces and put an end to his heinous trafficking of American citizens out of Miami. As for the sunken cruiser, it became a rich ecosystem that teems with marine life, including a few new species of coral, which I'm sure you've heard of. Scientists named it Sea Forest, in honor of the Brigadier General Robert Forrest. The missteps that ended his life bear remnant and led his tragedy never be. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
What's the pulse of the nation say about all this?
Citizens have already begun to wake up to the vice president's evil intentions. They couldn't stage a revolt in time.
Just the thought of a revolt is enough.
I don't know. Thoughts and prayers haven't gotten America very far.
I'll take back the nation
Yeah, I
soon.
thought you said we weren't going to do politics in this stream.
Not eventually. Also, I gonna be honest, I kind of couldn't help myself with that joke.
Yeah.
Full speed ahead.
I'm with you all the way, Mr. President.
Yeah, so all we have left to do is literally just the East Coast.
Right, yeah.
If we're lucky, and I don't constantly die, we might actually be able to finish.
Yeah.
Well, I say that
Experiments
we're
on
probably is
people
going to
in
be a
New York
mission
with
after this.
unmanned super weaponry. It treats the 8 million citizens who run about trying to escape like guinea pigs. Information has been obtained that energy power stations are supplying the massive weaponry. Before taking the huge weapons head on, destroy the energy supply facilities. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the massive arms.
Alright.
This mission goes
Right.
by the call name Operation We Love NYC.
I don't know whether or not to be upset or happy at that operation name. Because it's not the worst operation name we've had. It's not even like a bad one. It's actually a pretty good one. It's just also like, part of me feels like it could be a little better. I just like I like that operation name though because it's actually a decent name. It's just I think my problem is we love NYC and just like and not just we love New York or something.
Yeah.
Probably copyright issue. They couldn't mainly we love New York. So. Flamethrowers. Manufacture some flamethrowers. This strongest one. Alright. Let's go.
Enemy forces occupy New York City. The coup d'etat forces are experimenting with an unmanned super weapon to suppress the townspeople. Destroy the target areas along with the super weapon.
Talk about massive arm. What is that? Carnival ride?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Michael. How's life treating you?
Richard.
What do you think of my cute little pet? Thanks to him, the people of New York City are right now festively running around and trying to escape. It's like a big old carnival. It's like Mardi Gras in New York or something.
You know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, Richard. I know you're evil, but
energy wave phaser. It'll get you high enough to reach heaven.
I actually don't hate.
Richard!
I actually don't hate it.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Yeah.
Right.
If what he said is true, this'll be dangerous. Run away for now, Mr. President. Energy waste firepower from a power recharge facility. Each target area obtains powerful electromagnetic armor energy. The origin of the energy supply should be cut off first. Mr. President, that Daddy Longlegs electromagnetic armor is tough. Destroy the target areas first, so you can weaken its electromagnetic armor.
Okay, honestly, Jody, what do you think I'm doing? Thanks for the advice, but that's literally what I'm trying to do. It's almost like the thing's following me or something.
Yeah.
At least I think it's following me. I can't tell. Although I'll give you, I will give you props. Yeah, that thing does kind of look like a fucking. I don't know if I call it a daddy long legs, but it does definitely have spider-like features.
Daddy Longlegs is getting close. If you don't want to see heaven in person, you'd better run.
I mean, I do want to see heaven in person. I just want proof it exists. But
Can be destroyed. You can stop the self-destructing weapons from exiting.
I do want to see heaven in person. You know what I mean, Miss President? Yeah, I know. You know, honestly, even if this is the last stage, I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't have at least a fight with the fucking vice president.
Yeah.
Because dude has his own fucking mech suit. Like we deserve at least a boss fight against him. Oh shit!
The fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Enough warming up. Get in the game, sir.
Oh shit!
Mr. President.
I didn't see those coming. Fucking smart bombs. Smart bombs swarmed me from the side.
If what he said is
and
true,
just immediately fucking killed me.
This will be dangerous. Run away for now, Mr. President. Daddy Longlegs gets its energy wave firepower from a power recharge facility. Each target area obtains powerful electromagnetic armor energy. The origin of the energy supply should be cut out first.
Target area here. I'll start destroying this one. Hope that I trick that hope that I pretty much trick that daddy long legs around a corner for a few minutes. A minute. So I can destroy this. And there it is, of course there it is.
If you don't want to see heaven in person, you better run.
Working on it, Jody, thank you. Oh shit!
President.
I just got one shot!
Mr. President. Mr. President.
Yeah, maybe you should try dodging.
I did! I mean, clearly not good, not well enough, but I did!
What he said is true. This'll be dangerous. Run away for now, Mr. President. That Daddy Longlegs gets its energy wave firepower from a power recharge facility. Each target area obtains powerful electromagnetic armor energy. Those U-type weapons self-destruct when they draw near. Don't give it the right of way. Destroy it before it gets any closer.
That fucking... it's just monkey billboard. Alright.
The electromagnetic armor is tough. Destroy the target areas first, so you can weaken its electromagnetic armor. POWs you rescued. Once again, there will be music on Broadway.
Yippee!
Hey.
She didn't say good music. She just said music.
Yeah.
I mean, I am not that I'm complaining. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the fucking thing has a
Damage rate is over 70%.
fucking
Mr.
laser.
President, I'm sure you're just overworked, but are you okay? Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to research weapons of mass destruction.
Okay, good. 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 You know what I might do if I actually end up finishing the game before July 4th. I end
Yeah.
up what I think would be fun is doing like fucking watching Independence Day on July 4th. Like just doing a movie night for it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's another blockbuster movie I'm surprised I still have not seen.
Yeah.
I own a copy of it though. Somewhere I think I have a VHS copy. But I need to see it. I just didn't do it. Although I know something like something that people keep bringing up with that movie that I think is funny because people keep bringing it up as a plot hole, and yet it's actually explained in the movie is, oh, how can a human computer virus destroy the fucking be able to destroy the aliens, despite the fact that in the movie itself they bring up the fact that a lot of technology that humans have was made by studying alien tech. So it's almost like, I don't know. It's basically you're getting an operating system that you're getting an operating system built off of another operating system. Or
Yeah.
something along those lines. So it's kind of a you're that's something that always bothers me with movies is people people not understanding or like not paying close enough attention to the story, where it's like, oh, this is a plot hole, and yet if you're actually paying attention, it's like, no, if we were paying attention to the movie
Yeah.
like you said you were, you'd know that this was explained. Like you're talking to someone who has not actually seen the fucking movie, and yet I can look at that and say, no, this was explained in the fucking movie.
Uh-huh.
I think one part that I've seen, because I've seen it brought up in some Call Me Johnny's review of Sonic 06, but one plot point that he brings up where he's looking at it and he says it doesn't make sense, but it's like, yeah, no, that's a example of a well-known time travel paradox. But he brings up in Sonic 06, Shadow goes back in time. Shadow goes back in time and seals Mephiles, and that's why Mephiles knows him in the future. But to him, it's kind of like, okay, that doesn't make sense because Shadow would still be cryogenically frozen. Here's the thing: a bootstrap paradox is basically something in the future, or someone going back in time and someone going back in time and start in trying to stop an event, only to then retroactively cause the event that caused them to go back in time.
Yeah.
Like as an example, like using Sonic 06 as an example, Shadow knows that Mephiles was sealed in the past, and he knows that he is the one to do it. So he knows he has to go back in time to do that, otherwise it would screw up the timeline. So he's always destined to do that. It's just it's not that, oh, he fucking walked out of his cryo, like he got out of his cryogenic freezing. No, he's always meant to go back in time.
Right.
Yeah, the plot. I'm not saying the plot of Sonic 06 is like airtight or even makes a whole lot of sense, but it's one of the few quote unquote plot holes that's not actually a plot hole. Like that's how fucking Bootstrap Paradox works.
Right.
And to be fair, it's like, yeah, a Bootstrap Paradox is not as well known, or is not as public. Oh, fuck. Damn it!
Danger! The metal damage level is at a breaking point. Can you save the town in this condition?
I mean, theoretically. But it's something that's always kind of funny to me is plot holes where there aren't plot holes. Like you guys clearly think that you're watching the movie, or
Yeah.
missing a point of this. I know one that's criticized, and it's not criticized as a plot hole, but people criticize it because they think it's dumb. The whole Batman v Superman, the Martha scene. And to be fair, yeah, it's dumb, and they could have handled it better, but the entire point of that scene was to humanize Superman.
Yeah.
Like it's meant to say, oh, he's not. It's basically to tell Batman or tell Bruce that, oh, he may be an alien from another planet, but he's still like this man is still
Run away for now, Mr.
human
President.
to some extent.
Yeah.
Gets its energy wave firepower
And again,
from a
like
power
I'm not saying the
research
scene is
facility. Each
perfect.
target
It
area
is
contains
definitely
powerful
fucking stupid,
electromagnetic
but it's
armor energy. The origin of the energy supply should be cut out first.
every time I hear someone criticize that scene in their what they're criticizing is basically,
Don't give it the right
oh,
of way.
Batman thinks
Destroy
that
it before
Martha,
it gets
like,
any closer.
his dead mother is actually fucking Clark's mother. No, that's not the point of the scene.
Yeah.
Batman may be fighting Clark for stupid reasons, but it's still he understands that, yeah, it's not some weird alien name. That's a human name. That's an average
Right.
name that he would know.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like, yeah, that scene was not handled well. It could have been so much better, but it's like it's one of the few. It's one of the few scenes in that movie that's just like, you're like this scene doesn't deserve all the it deserves hate, but it doesn't deserve all the hate. And it's I think another example is the fucking Bully Maguire stuff from Spider-Man 3. Like you have to take into account, like, yeah, it's dumb and cringy, but Peter Parker is stereotypically a fucking nerd, and while yeah, it looks dumb and cringy, like that's what a fucking nerd in
POWs you rescued.
in the
Once again,
2000s would have
there
thought
will
was
be
cool.
music on Broadway.
Like that's why it looks as fucking stupid as it does, because that's what Peter would imagine it's cool.
Yeah.
And that's what that's why it's. And I don't think that those scenes were ever meant to be taken seriously. Like that, it's kind of the point of
Uh-huh.
those scenes. You good?
Yeah. What?
Are you all right?
Nah, I'm reading something. I'll talk to you about it after the fucking stream, because it's kind of fucking pissing me off right now.
Enough warming up.
I understand.
Get in the game, sir. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were
I mean, at
used
this
to
point, I'm also
research
just kind of
weapons
rambling,
mass destruction.
just trying to
I know.
fill dead air.
Yeah.
Okay. Also know that yes, if I can charge the fucking rail cannon and it'll be stronger, longer I charge it. At this point, I just trying to get this mission done over with. Oh, nice. Oh, right, fucking mine area that pretty much killed me.
Right.
Probably shouldn't have moved. There we go. Oh, there's the daddy long legs, and I'm gonna want to get.
Wait, what the fuck? There's a fucking Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake in the works. Aren't they just developing Skull and Bones?
They must have very little fucking faith in Skull and Bones.
Wait, Ubisoft Singapore heavily involved in the development. They're developing Skull and Bones.
Like I said, they must clearly have very little faith in Skull and Bones in that game.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt they have little faith.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone has faith in that game anymore.
It's also sad that we're now remaking games from the Xbox One and PS4 launch window.
I mean, glares at Last of Us Part 1.
Yeah, I know, and it's like...
That one still pisses me off.
Yeah, is the industry so stuck right now that they can't just make anything new? They have to go and fucking remake games from, like, what, a decade ago? What? I understand, like, remaking a game for the 2000s or the 90s here, but it's like, this is from the 2010s. You can still play it.
Honestly, I'm still annoyed. Like, I love the remake. It was a damn good remake, and it's one of my favorite games that came out this year. I'm still annoyed that fucking Resident Evil 4 got a remake before Code Veronica. Because Code Veronica needed that remake more.
Uh-huh.
And I think Code Veronica is also the last of the classic style. So it's the last of the fixed camera angle. Fixed camera angle. I don't want to say tank controls because the last one with tank controls was RE4. RE4 hid it. Ah, shit! RE4 hid the tank controls a bit better.
Mr. President, oh, Mr.
Alright, fuck, let's go into the garage.
Yeah.
Great weapons. But yeah, no, it's like fucking, I know people have wanted and there's apparently rumors that development might have been started up again, but rumors of a Red Dead Redemption remaster, remake, or something. And that one I'm not as upset about if it is true, but
I'd rather it be a port, but okay.
Not a remake. Like, sure as hell do not want a remake of that because it's still fairly recent, but I wouldn't be opposed to a remaster. But it's still like I'm with you. There's a point where it's like, why are you remaking this? We don't. It doesn't need to be remade. It's just crazy. It's just fucking crazy. Like we don't need, especially because it's still. We got a remaster of it fairly recently. Like, we don't need another fucking... We don't need a remake of Black Flag.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it is the only Assassin's Creed game I have gone on record and said I've played, and it is still my favorite in the series. But it's, like... We have the remaster.
Yeah. Also, in other news, BlizzCon 2023, tickets will cost $299 this year for general admission.
Yippee.
But if you want to pay $7.99 for the Portal Pass, you get the exclusive Portal Pass Lounge, which means it's a private viewing lounge, private concessions, gameplay experiences, concierge support, and Blizzard employee meet and greets. Bro, I would pay $800 not to meet a Blizzard employee. Know what they fucking do over there.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably get, like, does it come with free sexual assault?
Possibly, yeah. It depends if you're a woman.
I guess if you spend enough, they'll probably say, fuck it. You're a guy and we'll still sexual assault you because you paid us enough.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go back to previous level. Kind of alive for a bit.
The coup de... Good luck.
We're going back to San Francisco. There's still a small amount of things I haven't blown up yet. Plus, I want to see if I can save the rest of the POWs that I hadn't saved yet.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout and take back the town.
You know what also really saddens me? Like, one of the only games that Activision Blizzard has released recently that I was mildly interested in is failing so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And it's the Crash Team Rumble, I think. Yeah, most people don't even know that game fucking came out.
Yeah.
And that's sad. Allegedly, it was originally supposed to be a multiplayer mode that was added to the fourth Crash game. And from what I've seen, that's what they probably should have done. Like a free add-on mode. But no, this is a fucking $30. And to be fair, I'm not upset that they took a little extra time to develop it, although apparently it's, like,
Soldiers are coming in
not that it matters, but it's
Shotguns
like fucking...
with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire
That's what
rate
it should have
are
fucking been. There's no fucking reason that it needed to be a $30 separate release. But Activision wants more money because people, like, a lot of people realize, oh shit, this company is kind of shitty company.
Yeah.
And you know what this is going to end up doing to the fucking franchise? Like, they're going to look at this multiplayer game and say, oh, no one wants Crash Bandicoot anymore, and we're not going to get another fucking Crash Bandicoot game for another fucking decade.
We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city.
But that's how Activision sees it. If one game, despite the fact that it's a brand new fucking genre for the franchise, if one game doesn't do well, we're just going to kill the rest of the series.
Okay, I got a funny thing to say real quick, because I just saw this right now. One of the funny things Activision has done for anti-cheat in Call of Duty just makes cheaters hallucinate imaginary opponents.
You know what? Like, that's something that I can at least commend. Like, I hate saying this. I can commend Activision for that because that's actually fucking funny.
Yeah, that is actually fucking funny.
Like, that is a type of anti-cheat that I can get behind.
You're gonna fucking make people schizophrenic with this shit.
That's great though. Like that's what. It's one of the only things in the past fucking...
radar are designated targets
One
in
sec.
each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion.
Oh, fuck.
Reinforcements come from the adjacent area.
But that's one of the
There
few
are too
things
many
in the past decade that Activision has done that I
from
can
another
actually look at
area.
and think,
Either
okay, that's something I can get behind. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
I know, to be fair, they probably don't want anything to do with the series anymore, but I would rather Insomniac get the rights to Spyro than... Like, give Insomniac the rights to Spyro because clearly Activision is, like, the Reignited trilogy, yeah, those are damn good remakes of the original Spyro games, but if they're, like, Activision doesn't care.
Yeah.
antenna is the enemy's communication.
All they've
facility.
really done
From
is
this
add
facility,
Spyro
when
into
communications are
Crash
made,
games, which
large
honestly I'm
numbers
not
of
upset about that,
reinforcements
but
join the
it's
battle. It's really a nuisance.
people
so
want a new
destroy it
Crash.
first.
If you want a new Spyro game, but at this point, I don't even want a new Spyro. Not by Activision.
Yeah.
Because even if it's one of the best fucking Spyro games of all time, I do not want to. I don't want to play it because
Yeah.
I don't want to support Activision.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last game I ever bought from Activision was the Tony Hawk remakes.
Right.
Although I know with PlayStation Plus I did get both PlayStation version the PlayStation versions of uh, the Crash Bandicoot remakes and Crash 4, which I am definitely happy I got the PlayStation versions for free.
President,
Yeah.
target areas still remain. Patrol the vicinity area well.
Because like those are the best. I think if I were to ever show off the Crash Bandicoot
target area and annihilate the enemy army.
Crash Bandicoot remakes like I did with the Spyro remakes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show off the PlayStation versions, but I did pay, like the version I did purchase and not did get like for free for PlayStation Plus are the Switch versions, and honestly, the Switch version, if that's the version of the Crash games that you have, like the Switch versions aren't bad. It's just like
Yeah.
I don't support Activision. It sucks.
United States military. M1 Abrams tanks. I never thought they would join the fight.
And I mean, the sexual assault allegations are bad enough, but like the fact that they are basically trying to squeeze every fucking dollar out of their customers, it is even worse to me. Because every game that they have now has either a fucking battle pass bullshit or microtransactions, and it's like I just nothing Activision has done is fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Come on. Oh, thank God. What do you mean the POW rescue failed? I just saved them! Phantom Medicare, I'll see what time we got.
It's 8:44 right now. You got 15 minutes.
Okay, so I'm probably just gonna end up finishing this
Yeah.
mission. Call it quits then.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
It's funny having the weapons I have now and just going back to the earlier levels and being like, yeah, no, this is the definition of a one-man army. I really can't deal with this thing.
Yeah.
Like I even know like right now I'm being shot at and it's like they're doing so
one after the other.
little fucking damage to me. It's, like I can just stand still fine. Probably shouldn't, but
enemy forces have usurped the building, making it a target. The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the House on Dayside China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of this. The suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarters installations. The morale of troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight.
That's fucked up. Also occurred to me, like, the music I have playing is music that I got because I saved the musician.
Yeah.
And it's like it's why every time I enter a stage it's literally the exact same fucking music. Honestly, I almost completely forgot about that. I'd probably change it when I change. Because it's one of I think I mentioned it before. It's one of the things you get for saving enough POWs. You just get different rewards, and one of them is just fucking just more music.
Mm-hmm.
What would help is if it would like cycle through music that you've unlocked instead of just playing the same song through this shit.
Uh-oh, Mr. President. For destroying.
Yeah, probably. No worries, Jelly, I got this.
Presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Yeah, that did some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President. Punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more, and your work is done, Mr. President. Demolition work.
There we go.
Whoa! What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President.
Nothing to get excited about.
Wait, why did I put the fucking rocket launcher and pistol away if I was just gonna pull it back out?
I don't know.
Because he at least destroyed the large tank and he just fucking put his weapons away and then cutscene ends and he pulls it back out. It's like, wait, hey, no, why did I put them away? I think that is the first time I've taken care of that tank without destroying all the target areas, though. That's, I'm here.
Sequence.
Arbitrary of this.
Show them the true heart of America.
I'm happy that at the very least this game works on the going back and redoing a mission, like redoes story. So I technically could have done this in one save file, like just had a personal save file where I'm playing off screen, and then a secondary save file where I'm playing. One save file where I'm playing off screen, and then be able to go back to missions I've already done, and not really miss anything.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, makes me happy that like having games set up that way, because it makes it so much more helpful. Especially because the way I've done games on stream, it makes it easier for me to do stuff like that, where it's okay. I'm gonna go back. I've already done this, but I don't want to. I want to be able to show off cutscenes, and I want to go into a menu to show off cutscenes that I skipped.
Right.
Huh. I'm surprised I missed this. All right, we have successfully destroyed San Francisco again.
Yes, and it's 8:52, so gonna got it.
Yeah, it's been sorry.
Yeah.
I did rescue more POWs in that stage, though, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's one of the better reasons for going back. Anyway, where's the fucking transition? There we go. But yeah, so not 100% sure what we're gonna do tomorrow. It's because tomorrow's movie night, but I'll ask guys what they feel like doing. Worst comes to worst, I'll just fucking get Jaws and we'll watch Jaws or something. But
Yeah.
I think the only prerequisite, because last month was video game movies. This month, with the theme of the month being blockbuster, we're gonna do like blockbuster movies. But
Right. Yeah.
I'll see what the guys want. But with that being said, we'll see you all tomorrow for movie night. So, Pan, you have anything else to say before I cut it?
Nope, I don't.
Have any funny clip you want me to add?
No, I don't.
All right, we will see you guys tomorrow.